Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 VC review. Today I'm going to take a look at Gradius 2 Gofer no Yabou on the TurboGrafx 16 PC Engine Super CD thing. So basically it's one of the Hanabi games, so it's an import game, it's got a little bit of Japanese in it, and that's why it costs 900 points instead of 800 points. It's also a side-scrolling shoot 'em up if you've never played the Gradius series before. At the start you've got an options mode in the game, and obviously the options, you choose difficulty level, controls, you choose how many lives you've got, you can do a bit of the music sound test and just stuff like that. So going into the game, this one, if you've ever played Gradius 1 and you weren't too keen on the fact that you had just one set of weapons, even though it was a NES game, it kind of felt a little dodgy, but it felt as if they could have put more in. But this one, basically there's more weapons and you can choose which set that you want. You can even choose which type of shield that you want. So I'll just choose the standard set that I usually do, which basically gives us a bit of a cool plasma type gun rather than the laser. And the whole point is, oh, you might have actually heard that, I might as well mention it now, it's got a little bit of dodgy voice acting in it, which basically just comes up destroying them all a lot of the time. But the whole point is, you fly left to right, you shoot enemies, and certain types of enemies, or certain waves of enemies, as you might be noticing here, give you different power-ups, and basically you collect those, and then the bar at the bottom, you actually use them to activate your power-ups, so you have to push a button to activate them. And you can do things like speed up, you can have like, whether you want your shots to be double or not, you can put this ripple on, or you can have a laser, and you can also get what are known as options. And options are basically little crafts, which I should be able to get here, there, and this little craft now flies next to me, and it actually fires out an attack. So they help you out a bit, especially when you've got about 5 of them circling you. So that's basically the whole point, you just collect the power-ups to make your ship more powerful so that you can get through the levels. There's 7 levels overall. The TurboGrafx 16 version actually has an extra level which is included, so if you've ever beat the arcade version and you're thinking, well, I've beat it, so what's the point? This one does actually have an extra level that is exclusive to the TurboGrafx. So you fly through a crumbling desert and the likes. And there's 7 levels overall, and each level has a boss, so it's standard shoot 'em up really. Don't know what else is left to say, so I'll just shut up for a few seconds and let you listen to the music, because I think it's fantastic. So there we go then, that was a bit of the music. Pretty much the only things left to say are, graphically the game is pretty good. I mean, it's hard to tell here because this is just basically empty space, but it's pretty good graphically. That blue one that I've just collected, just so you know, is basically kind of like a smart bomb. You collect that and it destroys the enemies on the screen. And difficulty wise, because that's always a big question with shoot 'em ups, this is easily the hardest Gradius out there, at least I think so. And it is a pretty hard shoot 'em up as standard, so that might put a few people off, but it depends on what type of shoot 'em ups you like. So there we go then, that's been the review. I hope you found it helpful. I don't score the games because that's based purely on opinion, so instead I'll leave you to make your own mind up. So thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions about the game that I didn't answer in the vid, or that hasn't been answered in the comments, then feel free to ask and I'll help if I can. Also, if you did find it helpful, don't forget to check out my channel, because there's plenty more like this up there, and don't forget to subscribe because there'll be plenty more to come as well. So until next time, this has been Demon 212, signing off.